What's going on, y'all? It's your hostess with the mostest, hoping that you have watched Lethal or Living. We're back, we've got Johnny, this time with a deck list, I know, right? Very, very cool, versus Fenriloogamon. It's going to be King of Knights on the left, and yes, EX8 week 3, I think. Ukamon to open up, and a Kokomon that's going to turn into a Pal X, and we're going to put a Kiwi down. Nice cheap level 4. I'm going to push up to find the Loogamon, which I'm sure we're going to be evolving in the back. No, we're actually going to spend an Analog Youth first to find out what we can get from them. We're going to choose to put the Ukamon in the back, which is cute. Keep the cycle going. Grand Gale's going to get the suspension, then gets to Vortex through it. So at least manages to take one Ukamon off the board rather than having there be two. Slow the damage clock down a little bit, but it is Loogamon. Finally do find the good Luga. We're going to swing in... Counter timing this. Gonna play the Palmon. Palmon's gonna be enough to kill. Does get the Ayatar, and we're gonna play Grape Memory Boost because we do have a purple source. So third consecutive one choke in a row, which I mean, great away credit to you. Good memory management from Seb. Alliance though, gonna boost in and scramble into Sunflower. Sunflower suspend. Play Pomu, prevent him from going full combo, and this should be game. But who knows? We're going to gain one and then boost. Play Tyranno. Okay. Boost, play Tyranno. And then we're going to evolve into Dex, which is pretty miserable. Pitch off the Soul. Soul. Evolve into that. And then we're going to pitch off one to pop. Pitch off one to pop. Shoots the Pomimon, gets the Fenri. Fenri, play Kazuchi. Shoot the Sunflower. End of turn, play out, and it looks like we don't have the Takemi Kazuchi. I wasn't able to get it in trash in the full combo, but was kind of put in go mode because the Truby was there. I thought that the Kazuchi could do significantly more minus than it did, so I thought it would have killed the Truby, but I guess not. Mimi comes down for 4, hatch a new egg. Palmon in the back. So that's made it slightly more awkward, so he can't get it. Gonna get the suspension, and then because of the tag as well, gets to go through. Gonna go Alliance over the body. Oh, and we unsuspend because we hit a body with the Grand Galmon. Okay, Johnny, I see you. Great way to get Digimon sideways. I'm actually kind of surprised that he didn't try and go in and get more memory out of it, because if he swung the Cherubi, then he would have been able to get more checks through. Although I guess depending on what you do, it doesn't matter. He's now going to go Giga Massive Ultra Wide. What was that? 12k plus however much the Bloom had, so something like at minimum 24k. That said though, you didn't kill him and you didn't clear the body. Now we get the Takemi Kazuchi in trash, so depending on how he does this, he can just make a Kazuchimon. Like, he can just make one from trash. He really doesn't even have to do all that much. Like, I think he could just Mind Link the... Okay, yeah, I mean, Mind Link there, that works. Go into the Soul Digimon, pitch off 2. Scolbalucci. We get the pop off the Soul, and then gets to go into the Fenri thanks to Scolbalucci. And now we play out the Kazuchi. Kazuchi clears off the body, and then we DNA, which is going to set the memory to 3. But first we're going to kill... Ooh... Is it a you may set the memory to 3? Ooh, but because of the overflow, he's actually lost. He's gonna have lost a bunch of his like things. So he's gonna open pass here, and then get the memory back off of the inherit. So now he can be at the 2 that he needs to. Swing. We're gonna burn off a security. We're gonna kill, or like we're gonna, since security was removed, he does get the thing, and then we actually still managed to take this game. That's so crazy. As we get prepped for game number 2 though, I do want to say a big old thank you to everyone that first of all watched Lethal or Living. If you played it live, appreciate you, and if you've watched the VOD, also appreciate you. But also appreciate all of our megas. The Mega Josh, and Ultimate here on YouTube, Tier 3 on Twitch. Then for the rest of our members, we do have the Ultimates, the Tommy and T, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, Free Strike Wall, Brad, and King of Knights over on the left. And big thank you to all of our champions and getting 1 month early bonus content from the podcast. Shinikari, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solar Ouroboros, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, and Kenneth Smith, Tomato FGC Donkey, Shalva, All Force Magnet, and Kraken Security. Apologies, just trying to read all that and the page keep refreshing. I love YouTube's backend. We're going to be opening up with no rookie this time, so no double Ukamon like we saw before, so maybe a bit more freedom to actually kind of play. I think Johnny needs to get double Floodgate in order to play through Takumi Kazuchi, which is, you know, horrifying. Second Tamer coming down, definitely on this brick hand this time. Gonna raise up Agitar on 2, play out the Pomu. Play the Mimi, choke to 1, but he does have a memory status. This is a really expensive Mimi. Gonna take the Bloom, and then, oh, we gain 1 memory back, and then we're gonna go into the Bloom there, suspend, unsuspend, gain 1. So do everything pretty cleanly as you can. Analog Youth finally gets to pick up a rookie. So he does get to play. Second check does live, and then a green memory boost. Gonna take the Sunflower to get set up for the next turn. That said, he's still at least got 1 turn in him here. Gonna play the Ukamon and then open pass. Yeah, fair enough. Passes over quite a bit of memory, but obviously on such a low roll hand, gotta do what you can. Sunflower plays out the Kiwi, gonna gain the memory back, so we're actually up to 3, back to where we started. Into the Grand Gale. Suspend the Kiwi, so it comes protected from Digimon effects, which is pretty big. It means it will survive a Takumi Kazuchi turn. And then Ashpede. Vine Boom into... Ooh, into Gallant. Activating the when Digivolving. We're going to boost again. A 4 in the back. Just setting up for the next turn. And then Ayatar actually doesn't commit any damage to security, just in case he gives him the pieces in security. Going to go for the Hell Lugar. Can't pop the Medieval, surely, right? He has to pop the Bloom. So pitch 3. Yeah, it has to be the Bloom because the Gale on was protected. Wait, also thinking about it, wouldn't the Medieval have just blown it up immediately because it was on played? It doesn't matter anyway because we're going to game 3.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support. The memberships, Twitch Prime, and all of that are great ways to do so, and just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video.
Since we are going to game 3, that means I can say thank you to all of our rookies. Greatness being Balfi, Bonsai Beard, Turtle Sovereign, and Samuel Lawson. And a big thank you to all of our Digi-Eggs. Don't always get to shout you guys out, but everyone drop in for as little as £1 a month that can support the channel. I appreciate you. We've got Jammer TCG, John Esposito, Rose Pierce, Christian Royal, Solander Sains, Yuxo, Evan Turner, Jean Munoz. We have Gray, Give Me That Game In, Feeling Hollow Crown Clown, Sato, surely not picked, Mr. Wicken, Wallendor, King Fujitora, Walter Caceres, Eric Baker, and Onyx Allen. Got a rookie in the back and a Mimi for game 3. Bad Luga, and then answers back with the Tyrannus. We get to pick up the AG, pick up the Takumi Kazuchi, and then we get to pitch from hand. So we are going to pitch the Kazuchi. Out comes the Palmont. So we're going to get a free 2 memory as we tag it, then immediately evolve into Pal X, get the suspension and the memory back there as well. Then we're going to go into the 1-cost Sunflowermon, Sulfurmon. Going to cheat out the Suspend Sunflower. Ooh. Big agility training. Has the choice between Scramble and Bloom. Going to take the Scramble. And then going to put the memory setter down. Feeling like he can kind of survive this turn. And yeah, manages to just get the Cracker Fang in response, since we're not going to be loading in AG. Ayatar, Suspend, play Pomu. Gain the memory back off the 3-cost Mimi. We still got a training live as well as the level as the Mimi. Doesn't look like we've drawn into another rookie yet, and doesn't look like we've drawn into the we've got Medieval Gallantmon, I guess. So maybe we could try and make Medieval Gallantmon cheaper. Crack training, 0 cost into Sunflower. Sunflower play Sunflower. Okay, and now we found the Bloom. So now we're going to evolve Bloom. Bloom suspend itself. Gain back 4. Rookie in the back. We do have Piercing. We're going to swing through, so there's no point blocking. Hits for 2 checks. We are going to be picking up the Soul, which bins off the Fenri. So now both target pieces in trash here. Ooh, tries to choke to 1 with the hybrid, but instead we're just going to scramble, evolve for 2 into the Grand Gale, gets to suspend itself, and then Medieval Gallantmon to pop for the Tyranno, and now hopefully Johnny is going to remember. I'm going to push up, immediately get the thing, is going to play, and then... Oh wait, is he just at full combat? Does he get to do this whole thing before this Medieval Gallantmon procs? Oh my goodness. Alright, initiate the cutscene. Pop 1. Into the Fenri. Go to 10. Oh, play the Kazuchi. Kazuchi shoots something into the Takemi Kazuchi. Has to delete the Bloom because it can't delete the Medieval Gallantmon. Suspend, and then for every suspended, has to pop the Tyranno. Couldn't quite kill the Takemi Kazuchi, but was able to at least pop the body and suspend the Takemi Kazuchi, which is going to stop it from doing too much. We're going to scramble at start of turn to load something to the top of deck. Presumably it's a level 4. Gonna gain 2, gonna get the suspension as we immediately tag it. Really, really cute. And then Sunflower play Kiwi. Do get the draw. And then into the Ayatar. Ayatar probably going to be suspending the Kiwi. It's funny as well because it's a you may activate. So I think if Johnny goes wide enough here, he can just clear the Fenri. Gonna evolve into the Arbomon. And then could Alliance tap the Mimi first? Might as well. He's so close. I think if he suspends a body, then plays another, then he... Okay, yeah, you can make Bloom here, suspend, gain everything back. And then you can just punch through with Piercing. Oh, does he have to swing first? Yeah, just going to swing through. He's going to end up losing turn for it, but he's okay with it. I don't hate it either. Managed to go absolutely massive through Takemi Kazuchi. Can he do it again? He is on an off turn, so obviously not going to be able to full combo back up. And down it comes. Yeah, see, this is the thing. I think he's ordering this wrong. I think, okay, Terry's just come over. I think he's, or someone's going to come over. But I thought he was ordering it wrong. I thought for sure that he'd be playing it, and then because it has no on plays, the Medieval Gallantmon goes, okay, activate when Digivolving, and pops it before you can do the end of turn. So this matchup could be even harder for Takemi Kazuchi here, or like easier for Plants if you get your ordering right. Medieval Gallantmon obviously still a new card for a lot of people, so still not fully familiar with it. Gonna swing in for the 2 with Alliance. And then it's already suspended. I see an HPD in hand, because of course it is. Going to go for the 1 choke. Passes it over. We're of course going to be able to load up the AG, but that's what I'm concerned about now. I feel like we can full combo here. Going to pitch off the Skullbaluchi. Going to put a taunt on the Ayatar. And then going to pitch off a second Skullbaluchi and a Kazuchi. Skullbaluchi now facilitates the Fenriloogamon. Fenriloogamon play the Kazuchimon. Kazuchimon get the Shrink. Then Takemi Kazuchi once again. This time it is actually going to get the clear, and we do get the turn back at 2. I'm going to swing. We're going to burn 1, and then we're swinging into the Galemon. I think it's because I don't think any ace in this situation can actually clear him off board here. Gonna swing in without burning, does get the 1 check. And then Analog Youth gonna pass him over to 4. Picks up another. End of turn, gains 1 back, is gonna get the exactly 3. And then just go for the Shivamon ace. Woo! Cooks him. Yo, just straight cooks him because he's at 3. Okay. Yeah, fair enough, Johnny. I don't hate it. Down comes the... Oh, but he forgot to suspend himself. Oh, he was telling me that he did misplay. Yeah, he forgot to suspend himself, so he just drops the Helloogamon, and then Helloogamon is just going to pitch 3. Yeah, that is woof. That is rough. If he'd suspended it, he would have been immune to Digimon effects. Ooh, is that going to cost him? How many... With the AGs, like, how many Fenri Takemikazuchi turns can you give yourself back? If he could make double... If he could make double Pomimon here, I would maybe have faith that he can't clear both. But yikes, man, there's so much that he needs to do here. He needs to play this Pomimon and find another. Again, being new to cards, not gonna... Wait, no need to HPD. We're just gonna make Sideways Lilymon. We're gonna get a brand new egg. We're digging for a little bit more. Yeah, and I think we are just gonna have the Pomimon go over, and yeah, just if he'd suspended the Shivamon, he would have been safe. He wouldn't have gotten popped. Like, so excited to clear the Fenri, but whilst the cutscene's going, we're going to read Shivamon Ace. That way next time we play the card, we're not going to get cooked by the mistake. I'm going to be able to pop the Pomimon as part of full combo, go up into the Kazuchi, go into the full body, back to 0, swing, burn 1, check 1, swing, burn 1, check 1, and that is game. So if you did like what you saw and do look forward to seeing what plants can do against one of the best decks in the format, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. If you haven't already joined the Discord, make sure to join the Discord so you can get notifications about playing Lethal or Living live and just generally when our uploads are going. And if today's your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.